Assalamualaikum. My name is Arman Hakim bin Hashim. My student ID is 2020987889. Before I continue my industrial training presentation, I want to thank to Dr. Rozaina binti Ismail for his time and willingness for my industrial training presentation session and for remembering Mr. Muhammad Rizwan bin Mahasan was my supervisor throughout the industry training, even though he was not in the session. Industrial Training Program or LI is an important component of the diploma and bachelor program curriculum offered by the university. This industrial training is compulsory for all students to improve their technical knowledge and skill as well as to adapt to the nature of the work that will be undertaken. All students must pass industrial training before being awarded a diploma or a bachelor degree. For the placement, the student freely to select either in the private sector or government sector. As for engineering faculty, their student can undergo industrial training under a few choice of area of responsibility, for example, contractor, consultant, developer, and others. There are many advantages that students will get from doing industrial training. The objective when undergoing industrial activity is to get direct exposure to the profession and application in their respective field. Number two is to provide opportunities to communicate and collaborate with professionals from all walks of life. Number three is to gain experience working within an organization. For the basic knowledge, I have undergone my industry training at the Pejabat Tanah Steel. Pejabat Tanah Steel is a government agency responsible for managing and regulating land and property-related affairs within the steel district. It plays a crucial role in maintaining land record, facilitating property transactions, and ensuring compliance with land-related law and regulation in the region. An organization is incomplete if no one leads it. Pejabat Tanah Steel is headed by Mr. Ahmad Rizal bin Mamat as the land administrator and assisted by the chief assistant land administrator Mr. Zul Izhar bin Muhammad Zulkifli. Under him there is also a senior assistant land administrator Mr. Muhammad Firdaus Abdul Samad, assistant land official Mr. Ahmad Rafiq bin Abdullah, and assistant land administrator Ms. Nur Azimah Mama Azmi, and helped by other officials and staff. Now, I want to share with the panel some activities that I did during my industrial training. Land surveying was among the activities I did during my industrial training at the Pejabat Tanah Steel. Land surveying is the process of accurately measuring and mapping the physical feature of a piece of land, including its boundary, dimension, elevation, and natural or man-made structure. It plays a crucial role in various fields such as land development, construction, urban planning, and property management. One of the primary purposes of land surveying is to establish and mark the legal boundaries of a parcel of land. This helps property owner, land developer, and government agency define property line and resolve boundary dispute. Surveyor create detailed topographic map that depict the elevation change and natural feature of the land, such as hill, valley, river, and trees. This map are essential for engineering and construction projects. Land surveyor play a critical role in the construction process by marking the precise location and dimension of structure, road, utilities, and other elements based on architecture or engineering plan. Urban planner use land survey data to make informed decisions about land use, zoning regulation, and infrastructure development. This helps ensure efficient land utilization and city growth. Surveyor often work with the GIS technology to create and manage digital database and geographic information. This data can be used for a wide range of applications, including environmental monitoring, disaster management, and resource planning. When a large piece of land is divided into a smaller parcel for development, surveyors are responsible for accurately subdividing the land and creating legal description for each new parcel. Surveying can also be used for environmental monitoring, including tracking changes in land feature over time, assessing the impact of construction on the environment, and conducting property boundaries and ensure that no encroachment or boundary dispute exists. To carry out these tasks, surveyors use a variety of tools and technology, including total station, GPS, global positioning system equipment, laser range finder, and digital mapping software. They must adhere to established surveying standard and regulation to ensure the accuracy and reliability of their measurement and map. Land surveying is multidisciplinary field that combine elements of all to provide essential information for land management and development. This is an example of some land surveying place done by the Surveyor Office or SO. The first is at Kampung Bintang. The second is in Kampung Rus Pulo. And finally in Kampung Guntun Dalam and palm oil plantation at Kampung Sungai Tong. Office work is also done, like write incoming mail in the incoming mail register book, type information related to land grant that include all sub-district in the district, update and repair file for audit, update file that have been registered in the file register book in the system, register the HSM number and PU number in the land application register book by sub-district, write minute letter in the group land plan RTB file, record the receipt number and lot number PT in the land application register book, and many more. I also participate in outdoor activities such as food matching competition, water sport competition, and matching competition in conjunction with the celebration of Prophet Muhammad birthday, which will take place later. Together with the Pejabat Daerah and Tanah Stew staff, it is even sweeter because the contingent of Pejabat Daerah dan Tanah Stew that I joined won third place in the Terengganu state level food matching competition in conjunction with the 66th Independence Day celebration. For the conclusion, finally, this practical training is a crucial element of education since it allows students to apply their theoretical knowledge in real-life setting. Practical training allows students to obtain first-hand experience in their field of study, bridging the gap between theoretical knowledge and practical application. It is also served as a platform for students to learn important skills such as problem solving, critical thinking, communication, and teamwork. Overall, practical training is extremely valuable and students should seize this opportunity to improve their skill and rise their employability. Thank you.